All right, welcome to class today. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hello.
All right, today in class we're going to be talking about prenatal nutrition for healthy moms and babies. But before we start, I'll tell you a little joke. What do you call a seagull that flies over the bay?
I don't know.
A bagel. All right, let's begin. So, let's take a few minutes to reflect with your partner. Do you think that you eat enough fruits and vegetables and everything that you're supposed to that's recommended in your diets?
Sometimes. Yes.
Okay. So these right here are some essential vitamins that you should have when you're pregnant for prenatal care. Prenatal vitamins consist of multivitamins for pregnancy, and they contain extra iron and folic acid, which is a necessary nutrient for pregnancy. Okay? And here's some reasons why. Folic acid is a B vitamin necessary for growth and development of the baby. It helps protect against neurospinal cord defects. Iron, which is a mineral that we have even when you're not pregnant that we need, is even more important because it helps create hemoglobin, which is something that helps get oxygen throughout your system and your bodies, okay? All right, continuing on, some more essential vitamins. Calcium. Calcium, just like when you drink milk and it says calcium, or you have cereals that say fortified with calcium, it's extra important when you're pregnant. Same thing with vitamin D. Later we'll talk about some foods that you can get those from, okay? But they're important because the calcium helps with the bones, and the vitamin D assists your immune system. You know, your immune system that fights with the white blood cells and helps you fight off sicknesses and diseases.
Yeah.
Iodine, that might be new to you all, but iodine is good because it helps with hormones. In your neck right here, you have a thyroid gland, and it helps produce thyroid hormones that help you regulate certain sugars and other things that are essential for your functioning body. Okay. All right, students, can you give me a definition of any of those vitamins we just talked about? Okay, you, Blake.
Calcium.
What is calcium good for?
Your bones.
Good job. All right, let's move on. The benefits of taking prenatal vitamins during pregnancy. There's many benefits, as you can see, so this is why they're essential. Now, this is not a guarantee that they're going to do these things, but it's been shown with evidence and scientific studies that they are very important and will help or strongly correlate with this right here, okay? So some of the things that they help or can ease the symptoms of are anemia, fatigue, low immunity, depression, weakness, appetite, skin irritation, and brain fog. You ever woken up and felt like your head is foggy and you just can't think every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot too, okay? Moving on. Some more benefits of taking prenatal vitamins. Prenatal vitamins may help. See how I stressed may? Nothing ever is 100% proven to work for every single person because everybody's different, okay? But they strongly correlate with evidence to support that they may help you with insufficient diets. So if you're not eating properly, these can help make up for a certain little bit of it, but you should never count on using just vitamins to make up for what you're not eating, okay? You should always have a healthy diet. Prenatal vitamins promote healthy development of the baby, and they can help to fight congenital defects. All right. Can you tell me some benefits of prenatal vitamins, Brooklyn? Blake, what's a benefit?
My weaknesses.
Good job. Brooklyn? It's okay. We'll come back, okay?
It's bad for them.
No, it's good for them.
Oh.
All right, moving on. So see, these are some foods to avoid during pregnancy and some reasons why. It's a big list here. I'm not going to read every single one of them, but let's pick a few. So just like your mom always yells at you because you shouldn't be eating raw cookie dough because of eggs, same when you're pregnant because you could run the risk of getting salmonella poisoning.
What's salmonella?
We'll talk about that a different time, okay?
Okay.
Fish. Sometimes fish contain high levels of mercury, okay, which is an element that if you take too much of it or it gets too much in your body, you can poison your blood.
What?
Yep. All right, moving on.
What?
Could you explain one risk of eating some of those foods on there for me, like we just discussed? Brooklyn.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Blake.
If you eat too much cookie dough. Wait, the fish.
It's okay. Let's move on, okay? I think the answer that you were looking for is that if you eat raw cookie dough, you can get salmonella, right?
Oh, I can't find the word.
All right, it's
I
okay.
love raw cookie dough. Yeah.
All right, now here's some foods to eat during pregnancy. Fruits and vegetables, starchy foods, things like cereals, breads, things that give you energy, carbohydrates. Fats, but no more than 30%, because if you eat too much fat, it can cause glucose problems. You can get gestational diabetes. Fiber, like you, Blake, you love to eat all the oatmeal in the house. Fiber, it's very good for you. Helps get the pipes going, right? Continuing on, some more foods to eat during pregnancy. Proteins, calcium, zinc, and iron. Now these are some factors that help promote healthy outcomes during pregnancy, okay? Proper diet, sleep, no smoking or drugs, maintaining a treatment plan, and taking vitamins. Now these are some factors that promote unhealthy outcomes. Pretty much the opposite of the healthy factors, okay? So if you drink, that's not good. It's not good when you're not pregnant. It's definitely not good when you have a little baby forming inside your stomach, okay? Smoking, that's not good either. Here's some examples of healthy foods to eat during pregnancy. Soy and almond milk, sweet potatoes, whole grains, broccoli, eggs, avocados. And here's some examples of unhealthy foods to eat when you're pregnant, which these are still unhealthy while you're not pregnant, but extra when you have a baby forming in your stomach, okay? Caffeine, alcohol, fast food, chips.
Fatty food. Sugar?
Alright, let's move past here. So, folic acid, iron, and calcium are essential during pregnancy because they do multiple things to help, okay? Like we discussed earlier, B vitamins help every cell in your body. Iron helps to help with hemoglobin that carries oxygen throughout your body. Calcium is good for the bones. Vitamin D helps the immune system. Iodine, good for your thyroid glands, helps you produce thyroid hormones. Okay, let's move past this one. Some healthy living tips during pregnancy. As we discussed foods, here's some tips for activities and skills you can have, okay? Regular prenatal care, that means taking care of yourself, doing everything we mentioned before, and having a proper diet and so forth. Healthy eating. Proper caloric intake, those go hand in hand, those two last ones. Staying hydrated. You should always be drinking water, okay? Adequate exercise. Yes, Blake.
You should even drink water even if you don't have a baby.
Yes, Brooklyn.
It's healthy to not do. It's really, you could possibly not kill your baby. Kill your baby if you have like drugs or smoking.
Correct. Okay, moving back on. Why is prenatal care important? Helps promote healthy birth. Helps to control existing conditions. So if you have something like gestational diabetes, it can help with that. It reduces the risk of pregnancy complications, and it ensures that medications taken are safe. This talks about how many calories you need. If you really want to get into this,
Oh my god!
it tells you exactly for the first trimester, the second trimester, the third trimester, how many calories you should have during the day, the week, and the month, okay?
Okay. 2,200
Hold on, Brooklyn.
calories.
Eating during pregnancy, foods, portions, and calories, continuing on, tells you how many grains you should have, how many vegetables, fruits, dairy products, and proteins. This list right here breaks down each one of those and how many you should have during each trimester, okay? The core components of healthy prenatal care. As we mentioned before, to double tap again, vitamins, no drug use, managing your diet, avoiding strenuous activities when you're pregnant. As you get more pregnant, it gets a little harder to do physical activities, so you got to make sure you don't overexert yourself, okay?
Okay.
Adequate sleep. That's important when you're not pregnant. It's extra important when you are pregnant. Questions? Yes, Brooklyn.
No, you can't eat sugar
that's-
when you're pregnant.
Correct. Yes, Blake.
You shouldn't eat fatty foods a lot.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Well, that concludes my presentation on prenatal care for moms and babies. Thank you.